Dream Team, it's your boy D-Neil back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Only Fools and Horses. This is the final part to the final episode. This time, actually for real. Guys, I'm so sorry that it took me a while to get to these last 3 episodes, but I am excited that I did get the chance to get to them. Before we dive in, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Let's see what we got. Sorry about these pop-ups.
See you tonight, boysy. Bonjour.
Look at Rodney's eyes, bro. The way he looked at him, man. Where is she, boysy? Get it there, Trigger. Get it there.
What's all this, Sid?
I got the idea from that little Spanish place in Fulham. That's tapas.
This is, well, it's not good, is it?
Tapas.
I know you're doing this. I mean, I know he's still inside, but it's still his pub.
Michael said, treat the pub as if it were your own.
That's just a figure of speech. You stay at someone's house and they say, treat it as your own.
Yeah, doesn't mean to say you take a sledgehammer and build a Drew lounge.
Look, there it is. Take it or leave it.
Oh, thank God, we got a choice.
Do you think Boise will turn up?
No, I should think he's halfway across Europe by now.
Grab the insurance money and run.
Uh-oh. Where Marlene at, Boise? Where Marlene at, god dang it? I see you walking in, but I don't see a Marlene with you.
Good evening. I know what you have been saying about me, so I am here to prove you wrong. Would you please all greet my wife, Marley?
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry about your hair, Marlene. You look like Brian May in a spin dryer.
Tell him.
Ignore him. If I may, my dear.
Oh my God. Of course. Of freaking course.
Oh, yeah.
Got a feeling this is going to cause trouble.
She's gonna have someone's eye out.
So that's where she's been for the last week or so. Uptown getting a boob job.
She has not had a boob job.
Leave it out, boys. You brought a firm in.
I have not bought a firm in.
Call up Twickenham and see if they got a couple of bolts missing.
She has not had a boob job. That is all natural.
No.
Well, she never used to have boobs as big as that.
How the bloody hell do you know?
You told me.
Oh, yeah. So we got a dress designer in who simply made the most of what was available.
Oh, yeah. And who was that bloke that she was seen uptown with the other week?
Oh, that bloke? Yeah, that bloke was, well, that bloke was, he was, all right, that was a plastic surgeon. I just thought it might bring us closer together.
I'd have thought they'll have the opposite effect.
That was a good one. Rodney, that was a good one, Rodders. Thought it had the opposite effect.
Bloody well hope not. It was $4 a boo.
Oh my
Nice that
God.
About $8 grand. I feel sorry for her. Must be horrible going round with a couple of big boobies.
Raquel and I are used to it.
Are they laughing at me?
No, they're just having a good time.
We'll see about that. Raquel, I'm so glad you wore that dress again. It's always been one of my favourites. That reminds me, boys, we've got to collect the curtains from the cleaners.
Dang!
The sun. And her looking like one of those little women you put over toilet rolls.
But now, be fair, Raquel. Marlene's made a big effort this evening.
You can see a struggle's taken place.
They are absolutely clowning, bro. They are clowning.
She's been in that bedroom for hours.
Oh, shut up!
What am I doing now? Just trying to defend your honour.
Leave it out, boys. You trying to defend Marlene's honour. What have you got in the garden shed? A time machine?
Just jealous, aren't you? Just because I can afford a bit of surgery for my 40th birthday.
40th? When I first met you, you were pushing 40. For the last few years, you've been towing it.
Right.
They are on her head, bro. They are on Marlene's head. Oh, get her up out of there. It is Mortal Kombat fatality. Like, they... At this won't finish him. Like, Jesus. Jay Marlene.
That's it. Raquel, get out of the pub, you're barred.
What are you talking about, Sid?
Hey? No. Marlene, get out of the pub, you're barred.
Beg your pardon?
Get off home and take your foster tits with you.
What he just said?
How dare you? We'll finish our drinks and then
You
we'll
will
leave.
not finish them, you'll get out now.
Right.
Come along, Marlene. I've never been so insulted in my life.
Sid, far be it from me to interfere, but I think you're taking this landlord lark a bit too seriously. You're like Mussolini and a local harvester.
I'm running this pub now.
I don't think you should have banned Boise and Marlene.
Oh, yes? And why is that?
Because it's their anniversary due.
Excuse me. I am paying for all this.
Right. Drinks all round.
God dang. I freaking love this show so goddamn much. This show is so goddamn good, man.
Right, Raquel, where are you?
Rotten, lying, devious, cheating man.
Have I upset you, sweetheart?
I found that letter from the official receiver.
Oh, right, yeah. I've come back home to talk to you about that.
You lied to me, and you've lied to Rodney about those letters.
What letters?
Uh-oh. All right. These letters.
Cartwright and Cartwright solicitors of law. Dale, there must be 10 letters here.
I know, it looks worse than it is.
Yes, because half of them are Rodney's.
You've been hiding my
Dang.
personal correspondence.
I just wanted to take the pressure off you, that was all, because you got Cassandra and the baby.
And you didn't tell me that this flat is being auctioned in 10 days' time.
No, well, you had all that ironing. It's just been one bit of bad news after the other. I was just trying to protect you all, that was all.
You're just a control freak, Derek. To you, other people don't matter, do they?
That is not true, sweetheart.
You just step over them like they don't exist. And what do they do in return? They love you so much, they all try to help you, and you just throw it back in their faces.
Oh, they all tried to help me, yeah.
That's not, Raquel, that's not fair. I understand why Raquel is so upset, why she's so angry. Because Derek, he do be lying and he do be being everybody business. He do be trying to control everything. One thing that you cannot say is that Derek Trotter doesn't care about other people. Is that Dale Boyd doesn't care and love for every single one of them. In his own way, he's got his own way of showing it. But yeah, as I watch this series, even though and he's made many, all the mistakes he's made, Del Boy has always made them from a good place. You know what I'm saying? And he's always cared about helping. He's always, the way he looked out for Rodney as a big brother is absolutely inspirational. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why you're angry, Raquel. Don't get me wrong. I understand why you're angry. Keep it rolling.
What was it that you wanted me to do? Ask Boise for a loan? That's about the same as joining the Moonies. Then I've got Rodney here trying to write Freddy Krueger and the Chocolate Factory and Trigger back at his place scratching his ass with a chopstick. All these people are supposed to help me.
You ungrateful sod.
Well, at least I didn't suggest forming a Hollywood film company.
You're gonna wish that you'd never said that, Rodney.
Just bringing up pertinent points.
No, pal, that's more like bringing up a fur ball.
You were going to form a Hollywood film company?
You see? No, not me, him, Rodney, that's what. He wanted to make this film about an uninhabited desert island with a tribe of cavemen living on it.
Well, how's it uninhabited then?
I don't know. And then there's a jumbo jet with a load of other people on board.
Jumbo jet? Where's the runway come from?
What?
What's all this noise? Oh, Cassandra, you've got to hear the latest from these two morons. They're going to make their own Hollywood film. What was it, Del? They land on an uninhabited island in a jumbo jet? Who do?
Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts. It's his idea. He wanted Julia Roberts.
Oh, yeah, but he wanted Liz Hurley and Jordan.
How can you land a jumbo jet on an uninhabited island? Where's the runway come from?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Ask him here. Cecil be demented.
I don't know.
You see? Well, maybe Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble, they knocked it up, didn't they, one weekend, eh?
And who was going to produce this masterpiece, as if I need ask?
Oh, well, exactly, yeah. Alfred Stopcock here.
While we're worrying ourselves sick, these two are getting drunk and dreaming of making a Hollywood film. Aren't you just glad you made sacrifices for them?
Now, just listen to me, Raquel.
No, you listen to me, Derek. You've got to make contact with reality, Del. Everything with you is image. I saw you down the pub last night. We're broke, and you were throwing money around like Elton John. And instead of finding work, you prefer to sit in this recycled council flat pretending to be Quentin Tarantino. And when we go out in the Capri, you insist on having the windows wound up, even in a heat wave, just to make other drivers think you've got air conditioning.
Well, no, I'm not perfect.
It is a lot of image with it. I'll give Raquel that, and now you can see that this is a lot of frustration and anger boiling up with Raquel. You can see she just letting it all out. She reached her tipping point.
God, that is the understatement of the year. Unless a miracle happens in 10 days' time, my son and I are going to be living in some flea-bitten bed and breakfast in downtown Sodoffsville.
All right, if it's a miracle you want, then I'm your man, aren't I? I'm chairman of Miracles Are Us.
You're a man, Del. You'll never understand. Just remember one thing, only women bleed.
God, blimey, only women bleed? Gordon Bennett. I am not a control freak. It's just that I have had no choice. Do you realise that when I was 16, my old man walked out and left me and Rodney in the care of our daft old granddad?
Tell him, tell her, Dale. Raquel, once again, I understand your frustration, but for you to say only women bleed, like you're the only one that's gonna feel the brunt of this, like you're the only... That's come on, that's hurtful. That's too low. That, you know what I'm saying? To think that we just don't show the bleeding. We just don't. The bleeding is kept inside it. We gonna hold it inside. We ain't gonna let you see us bleed. But we bleed just the same. You feel me? Then talk to her.
He tried his best, but he wasn't up to it. So I had to take over. And I've been doing it ever since, and I can't get out of the habit.
Gonna have a lie down.
All right?
Oh, yeah, fine. Kel and I have had a quiet little chat.
Yeah, I heard. Got somewhere to stay? You know, after the auction.
Well, Trigger said I could doss down at his place. There's not much room, you know, with all those X-File videos and chopsticks. Women. Do you know what Raquel said? She said only women bleed. God blimey. She would be outside the Nag's Head on a Saturday night. They reckon they're the only ones who suffer. They don't know what it's like to be a bloke. I mean, they worry about their PMT. Well, us men, we worry about...
Or MOT?
Yes. Do they listen to us?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. She'll never meet another bloke like me, will she? Huh?
You can't say that again, Dale. That's one thing. I don't think it's another bloke on earth like you, Dale. It ain't another, let alone in England or in the UK. It ain't another bloke on earth like you, my guy.
Well, that's it, Rodney. I mean, that is it. You know, once the flat is auctioned, that's it. We'll split up. We'll go our separate ways. I won't see her again.
Oh, don't say that.
No. That's it, Rodney. She won't be able to get round me because, you know, when my mind is made up, pal, my mind is made up.
Come on, Dale.
Yes.
I just said I'm going for a lie down.
She's all right, and she's really she's lovely.
Oh, my heart, bro. I can't, cause y'all about to make me shed tears, bro. I can't watch this, man. If you need a miracle, Dale's your man. He is the king of miracles. He is the king of miracles. He'll make it happen. Just put your faith in him. You know what I'm saying? He's been wrong many, many a times, but it only takes one time being right to become the success.
Yeah, she's lovely.
With me tonight, are you?
Sorry, just thinking.
Look, I know you're worried about losing the flat, but my mum and dad said we're welcome to stay there as long as we like. I know you and my mum don't.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks.
It's just something about it when, like, as a man, like, I know what I'm saying. Like, you don't let your pride get in the way of a lot of things, but like, we do have pride, and you can't just turn it off and on like a switch. Like, it's something about it that's like, bro, like, I'm this old at this point in my life, my woman is having my child, and I can't even put a roof over their heads. I can't even provide for them. That's pain. That hurts, bro. That hurts so much to have all that and not be able to give your family everything in the world, because you just want them to be the happiest people, and you want to be able to give them everything because you feel like they deserve it. And it's just and I'm sorry, Rodgers. I can just see where his head at right now.
All right, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just hungry.
Roddy, I refuse to have this baby until you tell me.
Take a look at this.
Maybe I was wrong.
It's the Jolly Boys out into Margate, July 1960.
Oh, this is great. Is that Dell?
Yeah, 15.
What?
And Trigger? Oh, look at Trigger.
What?
That must be Boise. Those eyes. And Denzel. Look at his hair.
Yeah. Keep looking.
There's your granddad. Oh. And there's you.
Yeah, it is, mate. July 1961. Before I was born.
That's his dad. So Rodney got a different dad. He really did have a. Oh dang! I'm thinking Rodney was hurt about not being able to provide. Rodney heard about something completely different.
Well, where is everyone?
I'm in the bathroom. Dinner's in the oven.
Oh, all right. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Bloody hell.
Uh-oh.
So, who is he?
Look at Denzel.
But your father is...
My real father. My biological old man. I've had my suspicions for years, you know. People tried to convince me it was just my imagination. His name was Freddie the Frog. He'd been a Royal Navy diver, hence...
Dang. So Rodney had a rich father. Hey, I forgot about that. There's that miracle. If they can somehow find a way that money that was buried at sea with Freddie the Frog, there's your miracle. Dang.
Him and my mum were friends.
Are you absolutely certain?
Look at the photo, Cass. We don't need DNA with this one.
Nah, yeah. That
All right. What's the first name that springs to mind?
Rodney.
Exactly, Rodney.
Who is he?
His name was Freddie Robdell. He was a mate of my dad's. See, my mum was having a rough time with the old man. He was very handy, if you know what I mean, with women. Not much cop when it came to men, but, you know, he was a real hard nut with women and kids. Anyway, one day my dad brought his Freddie Robdell home, and him and my mum, well, they got on like a house on fire, didn't they? You know, that same taste in music and everything.
And what was he, this Freddie Robdell?
He was a gentleman safecracker. They called him the Raffles of Peckham. People have mentioned him before and we sounded similar, you know. He was a connoisseur of fine wines, gourmet of international cuisine, real snappy dresser, big-time charmer.
So where are the similarities? Rodney, where are the similarities at, dude? That's what I'm wondering.
So how are you similar?
We're about the same height.
So where's Freddy the Frog, or Daddy now?
He's dead. Back in '64, he was breaking into a safe and he sat on the detonator.
He sat on the detonator? Why?
Well, I think it's what's known in the underworld as an accident.
You've known all these years?
No. Well, at least not when Rodney was a baby. But when you get to 20 and your 6-year-old brother is taller than you are, it makes you think, doesn't it? I never knew really who he was. As a youngster, I was told to call him Uncle Fred. And then one night, a few years back, Uncle Albert got drunk at an old folks' do. It was a wet corset contest. And anyway, he told me all about Freddie and my mum. I don't know whether you noticed, but there are no photographs of my mum in this house. Except for a couple of close-ups, so I gave to Rodney.
Well, yeah, but I assumed your dad had taken them when he left.
No, I used to think that. He only used to take money and things that he could sell. And then Uncle Albert told me it was my Aunt Reen who dealt with it just after Mum's funeral. You see, every photograph in this house had a picture of Freddie Robdell in it. My Aunt Reen knew that as Rodney got older, people would see the similarities, right?
Yeah.
So she took him out and burned them.
Wow.
Do you think Rodney knows?
Well, he's never been very observant, has he? Ain't got a clue.
Do you think Del knows anything about all this?
Dang, bro. She burned all the pictures. I understand what she was trying to do, but at the same time, like, Rodney deserved to know, right, who his real father was. Even though, you know what I'm saying? That's not the man who raised him. I feel like he still deserved to know.
Yes.
Who would have said?
You gonna tell him?
No. Break his heart.
Don't you literally just love the relationship between those two, bro? That's brothers right there, bro. Those are definitely brothers.
Will you say anything to Rodney?
I can't. It'd break his heart.
Yeah, we got to see.
Cartwright. You've asked me that 100 times, and 100 times I've said I don't bloody know.
Well, think hard, Derek. We don't want to go in there unarmed. If we know what you did, then we can have our excuses ready.
I've done nothing but think. All I know is that every business decision, every tactical move that I've ever made, we've already been done for.
It's probably gonna be some good thing. If you thought it was gonna be bad, you finna get the miracle that you needed.
Del, solicitors don't send you 10 letters for nothing. No, this is something. And my instincts say it's something bad. We're gonna go to prison, aren't we?
Oh, shut up, you tar. We're not going to go to prison.
Sandra's gonna be bringing my baby to visit me in Wormwood Scrubs. Oh, Ian, you know the fun and games they get up to in prison, don't you? I guarantee I'm going to be a prime target.
Well, I hope they put us in separate cells, you depressing git.
Well, how do you expect me to feel? A few weeks from now, I could be someone's bitch. Some great big ugly geezer's going to choose me to be his special friend.
All I've got to say is, oi, none of that.
You'll say, I'll look after you, Rodney. Lend me his Rolling Stone CD and then we'll be engaged.
Well, at least we'll have a little bit of a party then, won't we?
I'm going to ask to be put in solitary confinement.
No, don't do that, because you don't want a reputation as a tease.
Join it. Listen, Charlie.
No, look, just listen to me, will you, Dopey? The lawyer has asked us to come in here and have a little chat, hasn't he? And this, whatever it is a civil matter. You only go to prison for a criminal offence. Right? That means a police prosecution. Do you see any Mr. Plods around here?
Yes. Yeah, oh, I'm so stupid, aren't I? I'll just let my imagination run away with itself and... But if the worst comes to the worst...
All right, I'll go in the showers first.
You know it makes sense.
Dale, I've been doing a bit of thinking lately.
Hmm?
Well, you know that photo that Sid lent me?
Gentlemen, Mr. Cartwright will see you now.
Here we go. Here we go. Tell them how much money they got, Mr. Cartwright. Freddy the Frog left them some money. Didn't he, god dang it? Had to have.
Ah, gentlemen, please take a seat. So, at last we meet. You two have proved to be very elusive. I've been writing to you for 3 months now, not one word of reply.
Yes, sorry about that. We've been a bit busy.
Yeah, we've had a few problems, you know, recently.
Yes, I heard. I took the liberty of speaking to your solicitor. He related a tale of woe to me.
Yeah, well, the international stock market can be a fickle thing.
No, I was referring to his unpaid bill.
Yeah, we were discussing that out in your waiting room, and it's in the post.
Yes, I'm sure. Let's attend to the matter at hand.
Look, can't you just cut to the chase and tell us the worst?
Yes, you tell us what you're suing us for, and we'll tell you why we can't pay.
Mr. Trotter, you seem to be under entirely the wrong impression. Did you not read any of my letters? I said I had something that may be of interest to you. My firm acted as solicitors for your great-uncle, Albert Gladstone Trotter.
Wait.
All right. What did he do?
Well, nothing as far as I know. This is a reading of his last will and testament.
We left a will.
Indeed.
He didn't have nothing.
Well, not quite. I understand that when you came into your fortune, you made Albert a very generous gift.
Yeah, well, I mean, we saw that he was all right, but that would be, well, you know what, 6 years ago. He'd probably blown all that.
Well, not entirely. As you know, Albert lived a very simple life. He didn't buy properties or Rolls Royces, didn't care for Caribbean holidays or Hawaiian cruises. He simply invested your gift, and with respect, in a far more stable area than you managed to. All his investments were blue chip, not very exciting, but stable, and bringing in a small but regular interest. Anyway, he's left his entire estate to you. Now, before I do the legal reading, let's, as you say, cut to the chase. After death duties, he has left you the sum of £145,000. Each.
Uncle Albert, you great man. You incredible man. Oh my gosh. You don't know how much I love you, Uncle Albert. You don't know. Oh, I'm about to start crying, bro. I'm so emotional right now, bro. Uncle Albert, you're the greatest. You're the GOAT. Know what I'm saying? Uncle Albert. Absolute man. It just makes me want to hear during the war. That's all I want to hear right now. This is why I love the Trotter family. Whether it be Granddad, Rodney, Dale, Uncle Albert, they always looked out for each other. They always looked out for each other. Albert was just dropped on their doorstep, took Albert in, and now look at Albert. It's just beautiful. It's just so beautiful, man. 145,000 each. Exactly. Hey, you need miracles. Uncle Albert's got you.
Yes, hello? Raquel! Raquel! You never guessed we're saved! It was all about Uncle Albert and his will! We're on our way.
Cassandra's in labor.
Delivery, room 10.
I don't know if I can face this.
Of course you can, Rodney. You've got to be there for the birth. Otherwise you'll never forgive yourself.
No, you're right.
Here. This is it. Come on, give us a go, That's it, good boy. Right, come on, Nathan. Oh, bloody hell.
Number 16.
What are you playing at? My wife's in there having a baby and you just wandered in for a look. I wasn't like that. I'm sorry.
16, not 10.
I mean, you got a punch on the nose just then.
Shut up, you tart. Come on.
Rodney,
I've got to be there for the birth.
you can't be there for the birth.
What happened? Why not? It already happened. She already gave birth.
They've had to give Cassandra a cesarean section.
What's happened to my baby?
The baby's already been delivered. Her mother and child are fine.
Oh, thank you, God.
Mr. Trotter.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. A baby girl.
You all right, sweetheart?
Yeah. Never felt better in all my life.
Oh, she's a love, isn't she, eh?
They're gonna name it after Mom. Or name her after Mom.
What do you reckon?
She's like a work of art.
Yeah. Lovely jubbly.
What are you going to call her?
Not yet. In case of disagreement, you know. If it was a boy, she'd name him. If it was a girl, I could name her.
You're not going to hold me to that, are you?
Yeah.
What were you saying on the phone about Uncle Albert and the will?
I'll explain it all later. All I'm going to tell you is that the auctioneers can go and stuff themselves because we are staying put.
Yeah.
A work of art.
you love him? Did he love you?
I can't.
I hope he made you happy. Yeah, a few laughs. I've got 2 photos of you. But that's it. That's my past. My history is 2 photos. One of them's blurred. Don't matter. I hope she'll be as lovely as you. Well, she will. I wish I'd known you. I wish we'd had... well, you know, something to... just something.
I can't take this.
If you bump into Uncle Albert, say thanks.
Oh, here you are, Rodney. I wonder where you was. Been looking for you.
Well, I just thought I'd take her out for a little walk, you know. Do a bit of tidying up.
She's a little heartbreaker, isn't she, eh? Have you got a name for her yet?
Oh my God.
Del, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's that?
Other than looks, does he like me in any way?
Who?
You know, Freddie Robdell, my father.
Freddie the Frog was a professional burglar. He was disloyal to his friends. He was a womanizer, a homebreaker, a con man, a thief, a liar and a cheat. So no, Rodney, you're nothing like him.
Ah! Don't! Stop!
Stop it, bruv.
Stop! Stop!
Can I ask you a question, brothers?
Yeah, far away.
Where did that runway come from?
Well, I don't fancy making that film anymore.
You know what, brothers? It's a bloody good idea.
Great way to end it again. I don't know which ending I prefer. I think I honestly, if I had to make a choice, I did prefer the ending when it was 3 episodes ago. Ending it the way they did, becoming millionaires, because Dale had said it so much and for it to kind of finally come to fruition. I don't know, it was like golden. It was priceless. But I can understand all the fans of the show, right, wanted more and more, and them agreeing to do some more specials. And seeing this ending, it just wrapped its hand around your heart and just squeezed your heart. This was beautiful. After having a miscarriage, Rodney and Cassandra got to have a baby. Named it after their mother. Uncle Albert ended up saving them after they saved Uncle Albert when his people left him. It was golden. That's all we got. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon and drop it in the comment section. It's your boy D-Neil. Out.